Manchester City are in an injury crisis. Seriously worrying news coming out of City in the past 48 hours that Gvardiol has broken his tibia or fractured his tibia, and it's looking like he's going to be out for the rest of the season. That is a massive blow to Manchester City. This guy has been one of the staple, first players on the team sheet in this season for us. And Diaz has also picked up a knock in the game against Chelsea, and it's looking like he's going to be out for 6 weeks. I mean, this is massive. Like this really is. If you think of a curveball in a title race, this is the epitome of a curveball, and this is going to be massively damaging for Manchester City and their title aspiration hopes if we cannot get a replacement for these two. I made a video yesterday about MARC GUEHI and what an amazing signing that he would be, and that has just gone through the roof now. Like, we need this guy. It's not only this would be a great signing, we need MARC GUEHI now. We need someone of his quality, of his caliber, that's used to the Premier League, that needs a little adaptation time to come in and settle this squad now, because we have no centre-backs, more or less. We have Ake, who is fit, he's getting on a little bit. He picked up a knock himself, I think, in the Sunderland game. And we also have Kushnov, right? This guy also just coming back from injury, or he recovered from his injury, had a big injury against Arsenal. He was out for a very long time, and he's only just coming back now. We only just saw him get minutes against Chelsea at the weekend, and he looked very good. Don't get me wrong, looked very good. But I don't think City can launch a serious bid for the title with Nathan Ake and Kushnov as our two centre-backs. That cannot happen. If we are going to do that, the league is a write-off. We've just called back, I think, Max Elaine from Watford, who's a centre-back. He's 20 years old. We had him on loan at Watford. He's been doing an amazing job there. Obviously, it'd be a massive step up to Manchester City. It's looking like he's going to be going straight into the first team squad for this fixture against Brighton midweek. And he will probably get minutes against Exeter City at the weekend just to settle him in, see how he gets on, see if he could possibly get any Premier League minutes, because we really will need to be scraping the barrel now for centre-backs. Like I said, GUEHI is absolutely imperative now. We must get this guy. Like, there's no ifs or buts about it. We need to get this guy. So looking at Gvardiol's injury, it is obviously a massive one. I think we knew that as soon as he went down in the Chelsea game and he didn't get back up. The play kept going and he just couldn't get back up, and he was hobbling off the pitch in the end. Reece James, one of the medics, had to help him off the pitch. It looks like a really nasty injury, and it looks really painful as well. I mean, he's fractured his tibia. It's going to be so painful for him. So yeah, those two as well have literally been our main centre-back partnership all season. So to go and switch that up now is going to be, I don't know how we're going to cope with that, especially considering City have actually improved defensively this season from what we were last season. I think last season we got caught in transition a lot. We looked really shaky. Don't get me wrong, those frailties have still been there this season, and we have still seen that. But I think less so, and I think part of that has been because we've had a consistent and solid back four. Núñez, Gvardiol, Diaz, and Nico O'Reilly have done a smashing job this season so far. There's been mistakes along the way. It's not been perfect, but they have done very well. So to go and disrupt that now and put Kushnov and Ake in there, I really don't know how Manchester City are going to fare. So yeah, GUEHI is now a must sign player this January. We can't let him get into the claws of Liverpool, or we can't let him stay at Crystal Palace now. We need to go and launch a serious bid for this guy. Otherwise, like I said, we can write off the season. There is no way we can go and win a Premier League title with Ake and Kushnov as the centre-backs. I'm sorry, that can't happen. Diaz is going to be such a massive miss. He can be used as the captain as well sometimes. He's got that leadership air about him. On the pitch, he commands the players. He goes up to Ballon d'Or winning Rodri and starts telling him, psyching him up, telling him where to be, what to do. Diaz, he really, I think he levels up the whole team, and I don't think he gets the respect he deserves for that sometimes, or, you know, the recognition he deserves for what he actually does for Manchester City. A lot of people say he's overrated, this and that. Honestly, this guy has been really good for Manchester City this season, and a big reason why we are where we are and still in somewhat of a title race, whether you think it or not. He is a big reason as to why we are where we are at the moment. As for Gvardiol, again, he's going to be a massive miss. He actually looked really good against Chelsea. I thought his tackling was great. Even going forward, Gvardiol offers so much. We saw that when he was playing left back. Even again in the Sunderland game, he looked so good. When he came on at left back for Nico O'Reilly, he just looked like a monster going forward. And I think we're really, really, really going to miss these two. Listen, it's going to be so interesting to see what's going to happen in this season now. I think the only two fit centre backs we have is Kushnov and Ake, because Stones is still injured as well, from injuries he's been bearing for a very long time as well. So listen, it's going to be extremely tough if City are going to want to go and win this title now. This has really taken the wind out of my sails even more. After the two draws we picked up last week, this is going to be a really big blow, and a really big knock of confidence for this Manchester City side. Get your comments in down below. What do you think about these injuries? Can Marc Guehi come in? Even is Marc Guehi enough now to come in and do this? I don't know if he is. I really don't. Diaz missing for 6 weeks. Gvardiol missing for the end of the season is one thing, but Diaz missing for 6 weeks as well. That's just, an extra little thing on top of that that's going to be knackering for our defence. If the Diaz injury was just a knock and he was out for a week, we could get through Brighton without him. That would have been manageable if we can bring Guehi in as well. But it's isn't looking good, and it's looking very worrying for City. I do think we are in an injury crisis now. So please get your thoughts in the comment section down below. I will be looking in there and replying to all of your comments. Where do we go from here? What do Manchester City do? What precautions do we take now to give us the best chance of winning a Premier League title? Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out more than you can imagine. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys later.